Well, hello. So we're going to try doing some metal casting and melting some different types of metals. First off, we have this alloy casting metal. It's a low temperature melting alloy to make metal soldiers like these guys. And so here's one that had been poured before, and we're going to remelt him and see if we can't get him to work. We're going to use these small silicone molds. Because this is silicone, it's flexible, it'll handle low temperatures. This melts at like 300 degrees, whereas in a little bit after this, we'll try melting some lead, like this, which is just pure lead, which will melt more at like 600 degrees. So this won't work in these molds. We'll try something else for those. But let's go ahead and see if we can't get our fire hot enough. We are going to be using coal to fire this. This is coal found here in Montauk County. And we've got a little blower and a little forge thing here with some regular wood charcoal in it. And we're going to throw this in, turn on the fan, and see if we can't get a fire hot enough to start melting some of this stuff. Okay. I think this is going to smell like melting plastic. Go ahead and shut that off until we get the fire going. Gosh. That smells like burning tires. I imagine that's going to melt fairly quickly. Okay, we're beginning to melt, and if you can see that, there, we're going to go ahead and fully melt that. By the way, the fan is to provide oxygen, and so normally if you think of the old-time bellows on a forge, those are also to provide airflow to get more rapid combustion of your material so it gets hotter. So that's just what we're using that electric fan for. All right, I think we're ready to pour. Oops, I didn't plug them up. They need some reinforcements. Look, a longhorn locust borer. Look at that. She's a beauty. Beginning to melt. Okay, finished on this. And then we're going to pour this in this orange. Oops. And then you can see it bubbling. We're going to put it in this mold for lead weights. Just finish this out here. Okay, we're going to throw in more coal, and we're going to try some lead now. These are lead fishing weights. Here. And let's see what we got. Part of a alloy weight. We're gonna have to wait. That's really hot. All right, those poured actually pretty good. So there's the arm and the base. Let's see if the body did good. I gotta move. This mold's still really warm. Oh, and there, that was a pretty good pour. All right, we'll let those cool there. Orange. That's hot. And we could see some of where the sections were on the grapefruit. Okay. And it looks like our lead's about melted. Alright, we're going to go over here. We're going to pour some lead fishing weights. Should be able to pour a few of those. And there you go, you can see the lead there. And then after this we'll try some aluminum. Going to pour this out right here. Okay. Do you want to melt anything else? Okay, so if you can come over here and look, we've had aluminum in here for a long time, several minutes, like 10 minutes maybe, and we're trying to see, and I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the iron is beginning to glow, which means we're beginning to get fairly hot. Now, the aluminum's soft, it's not quite totally liquid yet, but we're beginning to get there. It's kind of like putty right now. So we're really pretty close. But aluminum melts at, excuse me, twice the temperature of lead, so it's a lot harder to get up to this temperature. So what we're going to do is we'll pour a little bit of this aluminum into a pan, and then the rest we're just going to dump in a bucket of water and see what happens. So you can see a little bit of the dross on the top. That is any impurities that were in the metal or even coming off of the crucible itself. We can kind of skim those off. And we've got some fairly liquid metal now in the middle. It looks like it's about ready to pour. So this is a lot hotter than the last stuff. Oh, hey, what we should do is throw in an aluminum can, some sparkling water. So that's just the liquid in it melting, and probably the plastic liner on the inside and outside that we're going to melt off. And then we should be able to watch it melt. It smells like burning plastic. Should we melt another one? Alright. Coca-Cola. Okay, oh, there he goes. Once we melt start melting the bottom, go right down in there. Burning off all that plastic liner that's in it. Smells bad, doesn't it? Alright, we're liquid again. There's still some residual dross there. We might skim the top again. Get some of that gunk out. There we go. We look pretty liquidy here. Very fluid. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Are you ready to pour, Noah? Mm-hmm. Okay. So first, we're just gonna pour it in this metal here. An ingot. And now we're gonna pour the rest just right in this bucket of water. You watching it? Mm-hmm. Hopefully I won't burn a hole in the bottom of my bucket. That's still hot. Alright, nice thing about metals is they're really good conductors, so that conducted the heat away from this aluminum real quick. It's cool to the touch, same temperature as the water. But then we just poured that. Now we could remelt this as many times as we want and recycle it in that regard. This is still liquid here though. Okay, so we won't be able to melt copper. The melting point of copper is too high. It's closer to 2,000 degrees. Same with iron. If we have a kiln right there, use the fire pottery. That will get 2,000 degrees pretty easily, and we could try to melt something with that, but not right now. It takes several hours to heat up. So anyway, that's all I have for today. You guys have a good day.